So I've started setting myself like little tasks when I go out on my walks, and I wanted to tell you about them because it's a bit like exposure therapy and then sometimes a bit of rejection therapy. Because them rejection wounds hit deep. So I've been, and it sounds like just like the smallest thing, but like I've like set myself the task to like each person that like I walk past, I'll like look at them and smile, because like, in the past I'm so like used to, I'll just look down, because when you avoid eye contact, you're in your own little world, so I'm trying to step out of that and, interact with people more. And like, sometimes people do the same, they don't look, they keep their head down. And I get that because I've been there. And sometimes people just don't have a social battery, so they don't want to like have to. But also, that smile could make someone's day. Sometimes like you'll walk past someone, you'll give them a smile and you see the brightest smile back, and it's so nice. Sometimes I feel stupid because like I'm looking at this person and I'm smiling and they just won't look at me. But I get it. That's the rejection therapy. I get it. Like, you don't have to smile back at me. And it's not that people are being rude or that icy or, it's just that it takes a lot to look at someone and smile at them. It sounds like it doesn't, but sometimes it does. And it's understanding that, because I think like in the past, if I'd have done that, I'd be like, fuck that, I'm not doing that again. You know what I mean? Like, not understanding it. But yeah, and then another little task that I've set myself is to walk on like the busier like routes and like the main roads and stuff like that, not like the quiet streets where you don't see people, because then I don't have to see as many people. But I'll, go and walk the busy roads, and it's like sometimes I catch myself looking at the floor and I'm like, nope, head up. So yeah, it's just little things, but they make a big difference. And then, yeah, as I said, when you get them big bright smiles back, it's really nice. And then eventually them tasks won't be tasks anymore. And then like after them little small tasks, you set yourself another one. And then that's, it's helping you to overcome things. And that's where it can lead you to the bigger things. So just doing them little small things, it'll build you up to the bigger things. I want to be travelling and want to explore the world and stuff like that. So like first, I need to get out and explore my hometown without worrying and being able to like approach people and just smile and not be nervous about everything. Set yourself some small tasks, because them little tasks go a long way.